back to Southeast Iowa Live Community Profile. My name is Giovanni, and here today we're talking about an upcoming event dealing with the 4th of July. We have our guest here. Would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm Michael Zahs from the Haskins area.
And we're talking about an upcoming event dealing with the 4th of July. Would you like to speak more about that and what it entails?
I go to the Salem Church of God, which is in the east part of the county. And for over 60 years, we have rung our church bell on the 4th of July. And John Adams wrote a letter to his wife, Abigail, after they passed the Declaration of Independence and said, "This day shall be commemorated through history by the ringing of church bells and the building of bonfires." And I don't know any place that does those, and we still do, and we've done it for over 60 years. And usually we ring the bell for 15 minutes, which is about 642 peals. And when we were 200 years old, the bicentennial, we rang it for a full hour. This year, since it's 250, we're going to ring it for a half hour.
And you want to talk about the significance of the 250th coming up and why specifically it's a half hour?
We wanted to do it different than we've done every year, and so we decided to do a half hour. And anybody that comes can help ring the bell. And we've had many people there from a number of states come. And a few years ago, there was a producer in Hollywood that decided to make a movie on how the country celebrates the 4th of July. And he picked one event out of each state to film and put in that movie. And he picked the ringing of the bell at Salem Church as the event to typify what goes on in Iowa. So we were part of a Hollywood movie several years ago. And we've had people from other countries and such come. But the 4th of July was not the signing of the Declaration. It was the passing of the Declaration by the colonies to break away from England. But I don't think anyone signed the Declaration of Independence on the 4th of July. And I've been trying to find out, but I don't think anybody knows. Most of the 54 signers, about 50 of them signed on August 3rd. So I don't know why we don't celebrate August 3rd. Maybe we should celebrate July 4th and August 3rd. But we don't always understand our history.
And how many visitors would you say you got over the years for this?
Oh, it varies. Sometimes I'm there by myself. Sometimes there's 40 or 50 people there. It just varies. And how many people are back for reunions and things.
And what time would this be taking place?
We'll start at 11:30, and I'll probably give some background to it, and we'll start ringing the bell at 11:45 and go to 12:15.
And the background would be just the history of the event?
A little bit of the history.
And, you know, as you're talking, the significance of this bell ringing and how long it's been going on, and can you say how important that is to you specifically?
Well, it's how I celebrate the 4th. I don't have to do anything else. And out of the over 60 years, I've been gone 3 times. And I had somebody else ring it. One time I was on top of a mountain in the Andes in South America in school. One year I was working for the Smithsonian in Washington, D.C. over the 4th. And one year I was doing the wedding for our daughter who got married in Washington State. So I was a long ways away those 3 times. But I had my brother or cousin rang the bell when I wasn't there.
I love helping people. I always wanted to help people. That's what I love the most.
We do a really good job of growing our own, but also we are able to take your skills, adapt them to what we need, or grow them as well.
Our leadership group here, they are actively involved, always supportive of our new ideas and innovation here at the hospital.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics. Apply today. At WCHC, our goal is to take great care of our patients and our staff.
We are able to approach you, take care of your issues, but also give you a path, as far as referrals or treating you right then and there.
Our role in the community is taking care of something that matters to everyone. It's their family and their health.
More than you expect for your health care.
And would you say have any help with this event, setting it up, or?
We've done it so long, we just know what to do.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. 4th of July coming up, pretty big significance in the history of the country. Is there anything else you would like to talk about significant to 4th of July? Or?
Well, I think we a lot of times don't think that we do important things locally. And I taught local history for many, many years. And so this is something that I like to point out as what we do locally to commemorate things. And something I was just talking to someone about, that there's been only one holiday started by somebody from Iowa, one national holiday, and it was a man from Washington, Iowa, who started Memorial Day. And I have the very first flag of Memorial Day. And it's on display for the first time ever at the Kelowna Historical Society. So that'll be up all year, about Washington County's place in our military past.
And is there any other upcoming events you would like to talk about?
Conger House is open the second and fourth Sundays of each month from 2 to 4, and we'll have some extra times in there. And we're commemorating this year movie theaters. And most people have no idea how many movie theaters we've had in the county. There have been 10 in Washington, and other towns in the area have had movie theaters. And I have movies that were shown in those theaters as far back as 1896. And there have been 2 movies made here, and we have memorabilia from those movies. And we used to have a drive-in theater. We had a walk-in theater, which was called an air dome, where there was just 4 walls and no roof, and people sat on benches and watched movies. And we had one of the few of those in the whole state, and we have a model of that set up. So we're trying to commemorate history and entertainment in the county.
A lot of history. How would you say someone could get about gaining this info and learning more about it, besides maybe tracking you down?
Well, track me down is probably the best way. Yeah. And I'm around most of the time. So,
yeah. Well, awesome. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Well, I'm glad to be able to do this. It's been long in planning. But people think of the fireworks and things, but there are other ways of celebrating. And I think if every church bell rang on the 4th of July, that would be almost as good as fireworks.
Awesome. Well, thanks for speaking about it and letting people know this event's going on.
Well, thank you.